Hello, Year 3. Today is a problem-solving lesson, and the problem is called Three Monkeys. But before I explain the problem, we're going to do a short activity like we do in class at the beginning of most lessons. I've given you 5 numbers and give yourself a few minutes, maybe 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, to see if you can make 60. Remember, you can only use each number once. It doesn't matter if you can't make 60, but get as close as you can to 60. See, and if you find one way, maybe you can try and find another way. So see if you can make 60 or as close as you can get to 60. You don't have to use every number, but you can only use these numbers, and you can only use each one once. We've done this many times at the beginning of each lesson. Have a go, maybe pause the video and then unpause it when you've finished. Welcome back, Year 3, if you paused it. There probably are quite a few different answers, but one answer you may have came up with, 9 times 6 is 54, add 4 is 58, add 2 is 60, and I've used 9642, 9642. So I didn't use 7, but I used most of the numbers. So as always, when we do problem solving, I'm not going to give you that many clues. I'm going to explain the problem and then give you a chance to try and solve it, because I want to see if you can interpret the problem and work out what you have to do to solve it. So I have 3 monkeys here, not the greatest picture. I have 3 monkeys, and all together they eat 25 nuts. 25 nuts all together. Each monkey though eats a different odd number of nuts. So this monkey couldn't eat 2 nuts because that's an even number. Each monkey must have to eat a different odd number. Very important we put that word in as well. They each eat a different odd number. So how many different ways could they make 25? How many different ways could they make 25? This one could eat 1, this one could eat 3, that one could eat 5. Each one is eating a different odd number. But 5, 3 is 8, and 1 is, that only makes 9. So that can't be one of the ways, because it needs to add up to 25. So each one eats a different odd number, and it has to add up to 25. And you can write those different combinations that you find on the sheet. If you finish it and you found as many ways as you can, see if you can do the same thing, but with the number 29. Each monkey eats a different odd number, and they have to add up to 29 nuts. Have a go and see how many different ways you can come up with. Just be careful when you do find a way, it isn't the same as a different way, just in a different order. So 1, 3 and 5 is the same as 5, 3 and 1, but just in a different order. So do look out for that and check your numbers carefully. Any problems, come onto Google Meet and ask me any questions, but let's see how much you can come up with by yourselves. Thank you, Year 3.